Namaste, my name is Dhieyo and welcome to my channel. Today I'll tell you about the most famous mantra used by a lot of gurus. A lot of gurus, before they start their seminars, their session, their satsang, will always sit and chant this one word mantra. It benefits a lot of people, it benefits them, and it benefits a lot of people, even those who know about this. So it's time that everyone knows about this mantra and the meaning behind it, the science behind it, so that you can benefit and through you a lot of other people can benefit. But first, let's get a few facts straight. A lot of people think that mantras have no meaning. They're just word put together. No matter what it is, you say it and Shiva loves us and he will give us everything that we are chanting for that mantra and what we need from that mantra, and that's a whole lot of rubbish. Everything in our life that is there or that we do has a meaning behind it. You can sit back and think about it. Everything has a meaning behind it. So something so powerful, something so intelligently put together, how can it not have a meaning? Every word, every alphabet creates a vibration in that mantra, creates a vibration in us, healing us and bringing out that result that we're looking first inside us and then in the outer world. So how can it not have a meaning? So how did all these people start thinking that mantras don't have a meaning? This started off, and even now it happens when a lot of gurus give a mantra to their followers or to a student or to a disciple or anyone. They say, okay, this mantra is going to be good for you. The guru knows that this person right now, man or a woman or whoever it is right now, is not ready for the profound scientific meaning behind that mantra. So they tell their student or they tell the person they're giving the mantra to, just keep saying it. Don't worry about the meaning. It doesn't have a meaning. You just keep saying it. So it's like, when you have a toddler and you're feeding toddler food, are you going to tell the toddler, the small 2-year-old, 6-month-old, 1-year-old, however small the toddler is, that okay, it has protein, it has carbohydrate, it has sugar, it is going to energize you, it's good for you? No, all you do is just, open your mouth, there you go. Keep eating. Even the toddler grows up and starts crawling, all you say is good for you, just eat it. But there's a time when the toddler grows up, toddler starts understanding and has a choice in taking whatever food the now grown up toddler or the person needs. So similarly, when a guru tells you that okay, just keep saying it, know in your mind the guru thinks you are a toddler, which is right. He knows that you are a toddler, but now the toddler gets an opportunity in life to grow up, but this toddler is still wanting to be a toddler, saying no, mantras don't have a meaning, this person doesn't know and I know. No, when you get an opportunity to grow up, simply just grow up. Now is the time. So for all the grown-ups and all the toddlers who are looking to grow up, this one word mantra that is used by a lot of gurus is called Shambhu. Shambhu. Now Shambhu also has a meaning. Something as simple, as small as, I'll talk about our culture over here, I'll talk about my experience. When you want to scare somebody for fun's sake, you hide behind a wall. When the person appears, you go, boo. You never say pa, po, pi, ta, tu, tu, ti, or any other word for that matter. It's always bhoo, bhao, bho. We're always using that sound. You can figure out if you are doing this in your country, wherever you are from also or not, but out here definitely we do this. Bhao, we scare somebody. So this small word like bhao, why is it not some other word? This bhao also has a meaning behind it, which I will tell you now. It is related to Shambhu. So now Shiva has a lot of names. People who love Shiva will say everything is Shiva. The food they eat, the water, the bird, the plant, the everything, name it, and for them it is Shiva. Shiva has a lot of different manifestations, a lot of different forms. So one form of Shiva is also known as Shambhu. That form of Shiva is in the spirit world. So now when you are in a material world trying to connect to the spirit world, when you want spiritual knowledge, spirituality, that is the form of Shiva that you're connecting to, because Sham now means joy, happiness, bliss, anand. Bho means the source, the eternal source. So collectively it is called Shambho, the joy, the happiness that you get once you start receiving this knowledge, once you start receiving the knowledge of what this material world is, how you can manipulate it to your benefit, where you really come from, who you really are, which is a soul in a human form. When you start understanding all of this, when you start believing all of this, when you start experiencing all of this, that state is called Shambhu. That state is what Shiva is in right now. So when you take Shiva as a guru, that Shiva, now you are my guru, that form of Shiva is called Shambhu. So when you chant this mantra, or like I said, when gurus chant this mantra and they say before their before they start doing their session or their satsang, they'll always chant this for a few times, Shambho, Shambho, Shambho. So they're creating that bliss, that joy in them, and from them, by them saying Bho, it is reaching all of us. So now, like I said, why are we always saying Bho? Because when you're trying to scare somebody, you always say Bho, Bho, Bho. This is because when you're trying to scare somebody, you're trying to bring in that fear in that person, but that fear is now coming inside you first. So when you're hiding behind a wall or a door that, okay, this person is coming, you want to scare that person, you're creating that. So when you say bho, you're transmitting that fear into that person and the person gets jolted. You try doing tea and you see if that same effect happens. Because the minute you say bho, you've transferred that energy from you to that person. So when you're saying Shambho, Sham means joy, bliss, Anand, happy, everything from you. Bho, Shambho is now going to everyone else from you. So this Shambho is also used for a lot of healing. Today I could be here, you could be in wherever country you are in, and if I want to send you healing, I can also use the same thing by saying Shambho. I want that healing to happen for this person, I imagine it, and I say Shambho. So now why any other word like, okay, may you be okay, or any other medicine that I want to send you, and bho? No, Shambho truly means that eternal source, that okay, now this energy is coming from the source which is not related to the material problems that you're going through. Your health, your finance, your relationship has nothing to do with this. Now from the source, it is coming directly to you. So when you can't get it yourself, I will send it to you by saying Shambho. You either say it out loud a few times, or later on, even if you say it inside you, it's going to do the same effect. So all these words, Shambho, all this creates like an energy force in you, and then it's transmitted outside. All our emotions are stored over here in our organs, in our guts. So these words are intelligently designed to bring in that change, and from here it will come out. Like I always say, your outer world is a result of your inner world. So now when a guru is sitting over there in front of him, there's so many people and he knows that, okay, everyone has some or the other trouble over there in their lives. But before he starts giving their knowledge, before he starts giving profound meaning to everything that he needs to say or make you have that experience, he will get you into that state of eternal joy, eternal bliss. Shambho, Shambho, they will keep saying this. And we all know who those great gurus are. They're great in what they do. So this is why they're saying it. So now you can bring in that joy, that peace for yourself, and you try it out. The minute you're feeling a little low, you start saying Shambho. But now, like I said, you're not a toddler that's just gonna aimlessly keep saying that, okay, some guy on YouTube has said this, so let's follow it. No. Now you know the meaning behind it. Sham means joy, bliss, happy, Anand. Choose whatever word suits you. Bho means from the eternal source. For us, that eternal source is Shiva. So Shambho, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, have a good life. Namaste.